Yo! What's good, people? It's the Real AB. And you're back at the Real AB TV. Thank you. So today we got this, I'm doing this little reaction video. It's probably like 10 some midnight. Over Diamond Flawless, man. Diamond Flawless has posted a video. And it's been a long time. Like she's been going through whatever she's going through for a while. You know, with the whole King Sid and situation and her parents and her in the mental hospital and all blase. And I just this is the first video she's posted in forever, so I just wanted to do a little reaction video on this. It's titled "This Is My Apology" by Diamond Flawless. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
I was using Google Analytics and hated it. With a Ruby, I can create any funnel.
Where I've been going through it behind the scenes, so I'm just gonna basically come to you as one-on-one and tell you what has been happening. So, before I start the video, I just wanted to say I've been through a lot of traumatic experiences, a lot of PTSD, a lot of things where I've been going through really deep situations. A lot of you guys probably have known that I've been through some of the things that I'll touch a little bit on the surface of things.
Yeah.
I don't get too deep into anything, but this is more of like an apology video to all my fans, to my friends, my family, and to everyone around me. So yeah, I'm just gonna start off where it began. So it all started June 12th. I was at Fontainebleau. It's this really, really nice resort in Miami, and basically what happened was I got into a little situation, a sticky situation. So I went there by myself with my dog Dazzle. So technically not by myself, but I went with my dog. And my security guard at the time, we're gonna name him Red. We'll call him Red because I don't want to say his actual name. So Red was my security guard for the night, and I did not feel comfortable with going by myself to this club that I was going to go to, which is called King of Diamonds. A lot of you guys heard of it. I actually went to G5 earlier that night, and I spent $900 that night, which was really, really expensive, at a strip club that I wasn't even supposed to really get into because I'm actually the age of 19, so I don't know. But long story short, I went to King of Diamonds with my so-called security guard, Red. He wasn't the best security guard at that night because he actually put a roofie and a date rape drug, it's also called date rape drug, in my drink. So a lot of you guys probably have seen this video. I probably have it right here where I'm on the pole or whatever I'm doing. I don't even know what video is out right now.
Yo, that video right there. She looked like she was on drugs. For real. She was on the pole. She was moving all the strippers off the stage. She just looked terrible. Like she had no reason to be there, in my opinion.
I do have brief psychosis where I don't really remember a lot of the events, traumatic events that happened because of the medication I'm on. But yeah, so basically I got roofied and it makes you hypersexual. So I was on the pole. I'm not a stripper. There's nothing wrong with being a stripper. I actually made a lot of money that night, and I gave it to the strippers, not to be joking about it, but this is what happened. So that happened, and I gave the money to the strippers, and I left that club with literally $0 to my name, nothing to my name. So it was really traumatic to me because I was drugged, which I didn't know until later.
If you buy pet supplies on Amazon, you should use WikiBuy. It's a browser extension that automatically compares Amazon's...
Definitely.
Because I wasn't even drinking. I was only drinking out of my water. So from what I think that happened with my security guard Red is that he put it in my drink, in my water bottle, because he was holding all my things. The reason why I believe this because next morning, he was like, "Oh, Diamond, do you want to go upstairs to your room?" At the Fontainebleau, we're at the Fontainebleau. He's like, "Do you guys want to go upstairs to your room?" Talking to me, I was by myself. He's like, "Oh, I know you want to have sex, this and that." And then that's when I realized that I was drugged. Earlier that morning, later on that morning, he had left, and I believe he was the one that called the police. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I started acting very weird. I wasn't in the same like mind state. Also, mind you, I haven't been sleeping, so I woke up from a nap because I slept at the pool for like 5 minutes. Woke up from a nap, boom, got Baker acted because I was taking like items. I was walking, running around with my speakers, screaming, like going crazy, and then basically protesting, playing FTP, F the police, and all the stuff. Then I took the American flag that was in the Fountain Blues like beach, took the American flag, dumped it in the ocean, and was screaming like F this place, I hate it here. And a few minutes later, I started crying, like bawling my eyes out because I thought I was gonna die, like literally thought I was gonna die, but I didn't, thank God. And then 2 seconds later, boom, the police were there, and I got sent to a hospital called Mount Sinai. So there's a hospital like 5 minutes away from Fountain where I stayed for a week. And at Mount Sinai, basically, it was very traumatizing. Okay, so at Mount Sinai, I got there. The police brought me. They didn't even arrest me. They detained me, which means they just took me in the police car and drove me.
Right.
They dropped me off there, and it was a lot more details, but it's just ridiculous. I got there, and basically, I don't even remember. Oh, they brought me to the emergency room, and boom, this girl, I was screaming, like screaming, because I didn't want to be there. But when I first walked in there, I walked in there like this, like with my arms behind my back, and I was like, oh, like, you know, like I know I have to go in here, like whatever. I don't even remember talking. I just remember walking in.
I don't really know or necessarily know what medicine she was on or if she, you know what I'm saying. It's fine now, but it's like the way that she's talking now and then the way that she was talking back then, like a couple weeks back, I feel like it's a complete change in her voice, and that's just me because a couple weeks back she was just talking some nonsense, and it just didn't make sense whatsoever to me. But I mean, you could slick kind of tell, like in her voice, that it's gotten better and whatnot. But I'm not. I don't know.
If I was handcuffed, and I asked the police, I was like, "Why didn't you handcuff me?" And like, "Oh, you don't need to be handcuffed." I don't know. It felt like a movie, like a dream. Then I get there, and then what happened? I forgot. Let me think. I got there. I have to slow down my memory because I'm like really blurry. I got there and they asked me questions. They're like, "Oh, what's your name?" And then I told them my name was Diamond Charleston, but they Jane Doe'd me. So in America, Jane Doe is basically where they don't know your identification. So they Jane Doe'd me because I didn't have my ID on me. I didn't have anything on me.
Damn, she probably got about 13.
Experience extreme internet starting at $19.99. Feel your device.
I actually, before I left, like got Baker acted, I gave my phone away to strangers. I gave my jewelry away. I gave everything of mine away. Like everything I had. I didn't even have shoes on me, nothing. And I had sand drip. I was like drenched in sand. I don't even know what was going on. But anyways, I got there. They Jane Doe'd me, and then 2 seconds later, I just remember getting hit with an injection into my butt, and then I was knocked out. Knocked out? Yeah, I was knocked out for like, I don't even know. I don't remember. So that's the point of the drug. And then I just remember waking up in an emergency room, and they brought me in. I think they wheeled me in because I ended up in a handicap room. So I believe that I got handicapped, like what is it called? Wheelchaired in to the room. Because when I woke up, I was in the handicap room. So that was that. So basically what happened at that hospital, Mount Sinai, it was fun. I'm not going to say it was fun, but like I had my experience there. So like I had a roommate. My roommate was like this Cuban mom. It was really, really funny. She was really nice and talking to me in Spanish. So now I can speak fluent Spanish, which is really, really cool. I learned a lot when I was there. They told me that I was manic when I got there. So when I left, and they told me that I was psychotic, schizophrenic. They told me I was schizo, which means you hear voices, which I don't hear voices. So that was very weird, which I don't like. I'm on very heavy meds, which I actually am on meds for schizophrenia right now. So that's probably why I don't remember things and I move very, very slow. So I might seem like a little bit happy or pepped about this. Not that it's happy, it's not a happy subject, but I do look at, like, I'm very optimistic, so I look at the good side of things. Really, when I look at things, I don't really remember the bad parts, which is why I'm trying to, like, in psychology, you can, like, trace back what your memory if you, like, go step by step. So I'm trying my hardest, but I don't really know the full story because I don't, like, my brain erased it, technically, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward to July 1st. So July 1st is when I actually, if you haven't seen the video, I pulled up to my ex-boyfriend's house named Jason.
Yeah.
So Jason, this is gonna be directly towards Jason. I'm sorry for coming to your house. I'm sorry for bringing my little brother. Sorry to Denzel, my little brother, for bringing you to his house. But the only main reason I did bring him there, my intentions were not on a negative side. They were to show Denzel that you cannot be aggressive to a girl, because me and Denzel already had our situation where I thought that I was seeing things very blurred. So everything was very, like, triggering. Like, if you said a certain name, even if you said Jason's name, I would feel some type of way. So long story short, Denzel and I had a situation where I felt like he was being too aggressive with his girlfriend. And Denzel, my little brother, he's 12 years old.
Damn. 30 ads.
Our firm helps people who've been catastrophically injured make bad situations better. We help you.
So I was like, look, Denzel, like, you can't be like that.
Nah, but for real though, like when she went to King Sid's house, I felt like that was a whole crazy experience. Cause to me personally, in my eyes, King Sid is a real clout chaser. Like he has to be in everybody's mouth. To me personally, like recently, it just seemed like he's just been doing everything. Like I feel like the reason why him and King Sid fought was for clout. The reason why he posted the teen shade room posted they little new video or whatever. I felt like that was for clout. Like who brags about being the #1 search topic on Pornhub? Like be real. Like that's kind of off to me in my eyes.
So that's kind of what happened, why I brought Denzel to Jason's house, because a lot of you guys know parts of the stories, but you don't know the main story. Even Jason himself doesn't know the story, and this is why I brought him to Jason's house, which I shouldn't have done. I do want to say sorry for that. I brought Denzel to Jason's house because Jason and I have, as you guys know, has done a lot of things to me, and our relationship has been very traumatizing to my soul and my heart. Because I was dating him, and a lot of things have went left, which you guys can research about later. But I want to say sorry to Jason for bringing that drama to being on your property, because anything could have happened. I was on his property. He could have done anything to me, and
exactly, like anything could have happened. Anything. I feel like is she lucky that she just got barbecue sauce thrown on the vehicle, because a lot of that whole situation really could have went left between her and her little brother.
Gotten away with it, so that's very, very dangerous. I don't like how Jason did put his hands on my brother. I'm not going to say anything about that, like doing too much, but Jason, I really wish you wouldn't have done that. I just want to address that in that video, because I do remember you putting your hands on my brother and me telling you not to. Also, I do want to apologize to Brienne, his girlfriend, alright, so after July 1st, that was cool, that was whatever, that's what happened. I did go to his house, and a lot of things happened, and whatever. So July 4th, I don't remember, because my parents actually gave me my meds that I got for schizophrenic, which I'm not schizophrenic, like I'm not, and that's on period. Even my doctor said I'm not, but he gave me meds for it, which I don't understand. So I went July 4th, I went to Walmart, picked up my meds at the pharmacy. Sorry if I'm talking fast, I'm really, like, anxious. Okay, picked up my meds at the pharmacy, and, what happened? Like, I literally passed out for the whole day because I'm allergic to the meds. It's actually called Respirol. I'm not on the meds anymore, thank God. But those meds are so strong, and I was knocked out for the whole July 4th. And July 4th, I thought I was going to gain independence. I did not gain independence. I was locked up mentally. If you guys understand what that means, it's like I just feel like I felt like I was trapped inside my own body. That's so deep. Okay, I should make a song about that. No, it's not funny though. It's like real life. Okay, so then July 5th, I went to a hospital. I almost had a heart attack. So the normal. Sorry, I'm getting confused. The normal.
What? I'm trying not to laugh. I'm really not. I almost had a heart attack. How do you? How do you almost have a heart attack? Hey, please do not take what I say and try to twist the words. To me, it just, I don't know, bro. It's like, some of her stories adding up, but some of it I feel like it's irrelevant to even talk about.
Heart rate is a 120 over 80. My heart rate was 156 over like 90 or something. Like I was literally having a heart spasm. Like I called the police on myself because my parents at that
time. I don't think I've never heard of a heart spasm. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. But I honestly don't think I've heard of a heart spasm in my life. In my whole 21 years of living, I have never heard of a goddamn heart spasm. And I ain't go to school for medical or nothing like that. What the hell is a heart spasm? Oh my God.
Took away my phone, took away my laptop, took away all my social media, everything that I have of mine, which is really hurtful because I do have my own place, I do have my own items, so it was very hurtful that I wasn't able to use a phone or use an iPad, which I know why they did it, but like...
She must have lost some money somewhere. She must have lost some money because she done put about 4-5 ads in the first 10 minutes. Gotta get your money, sis. Gotta get your money. She ain't posted in a while. So you gotta get ready to pay that I-8 off.
It was very hurtful to me, so I stole my brother's phone. Not stole, like snuck my brother's phone while he was sleeping, and I called 911, and I told the police to come get me. So the police came and got me. I ran away from home, and I was having an anxiety attack, a panic attack. Once the police came, I almost passed out, and the police were asking me questions, and I told them, my situation with my parents, and Then the ambulance came to get me, and they brought me to Delray Medical Center, Fair Oaks Pavilion, where I stayed for 2 weeks straight. So I got Baker acted again. The police asked me when they got to me, they said, Diamond, do you either want to go with us or do you want to go with the paramedics? I chose to go with the paramedics, of course, because I am EMR certified and I love paramedics. Like, I love them. They literally saved my life, and they actually knew me from YouTube, which was really crazy. But anyway,
what the hell does that got to do with anything? What does that got to do with anything this video is about? She really just ran.
That's beside the point. So I got there. I got into the ambulance truck. I've never rode in the ambulance truck in my life, like ever. So it was very scary. Like very, very scary. I'm like having like, oh my God, this is scary. I don't like to talk about it. I was riding in the ambulance truck, and they basically pumped me with saline, and like it cleansed my whole body in order for me to like be able to think clearly, because I was saying things I didn't mean, and I was really sorry for things I was saying. Like I would say one thing and then be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'd be like, oh, the sky's red, or like, really, the sky's blue, and like I was very off track. They told me that I told them that I wanted to go to West Boca Hospital because that's where I do my rotations. I did my rotations in high school, and they're like, oh, like we can't bring you there because they don't have a psych ward. And I was like, why do I need to go to a psych ward? And they're like, oh, like you have to go to a psych ward or whatever. So they brought me to Delray, and that is where I stayed for 2 weeks, which they treated me very, very well. At Mount Sinai, I wasn't treated that well, even though like I was treated well by the nurses, but like by the doctors, I wasn't treated well. But at the Delray place, like the Delray Fair Oaks Pavilion, like the doctor was really, really good, and the nurses were really, really good, and I'm very happy that I stayed there. Yeah, so I went from being schizo and manic to being actually bipolar, so I'm not schizo or manic. I did have manic episodes, of course I did, which is when like basically like almost like your eyes turn black. Like a lot of people said that they said my eyes turn black, which I believe it because I don't know. But it's like you black out and you don't see anything but negativity. Yeah, that's how I felt when I was manic. Yeah, it's
Well, you was manic for about 2 to 3 weeks straight, cause your ass was acting crazy everywhere. I don't know. It's like ever since I watched that video of her mama like telling her like, Diamond, you gotta stop doing this. Diamond, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that. And then it was like she was just she was just disrespecting her mama, bro. I swear to God, like it's just one thing. Just that right there is just like why would you? How could you do that? Like it's just ill. Oh my God. Mm-mm.
it's very deep. But now I'm better, so we're gonna get back to where I'm
It
better.
sound like you
So I
better.
went to the Delray Medical Center, and basically there we colored all day. I colored. I have like this much of like coloring pages. I should have brought them, but I don't have them with me. We did crossword puzzles. They treat you like a kid. I gained like 30 pounds while I was in there. I'm like literally so big.
Bro, she got hella ads.
Every day, women get their best ideas in the shower. Caress immerses your senses
Hella
with
ads.
silk
She
extract and
must be
floral
trying to
oil
get
essence.
back.
Get glowing
Pronto.
skin and let your magic happen. Caress. Inspiration starts here.
So big now because I would eat all day. Turkey sandwiches, those things were busting. Like a lot of people don't think it was fun. Like I'm not saying it's fun, but like it's not fun. You just have to make the best of the situation, and that's the type of person I am. Like if I'm in the worst situation, I'll still think of the best part of it. Not the best, but like the better part of it. So like I can't even tell you like really the bad part of it besides the fact that I was away from my family and friends and that I was gone off social media, no phone, no nothing. It was basically like jail. It felt like hell, but it wasn't. So that's what matters. And then yeah, I don't even know. And the day I was supposed to leave, bro, this girl tried to fight me. Like, I'm just happy I'm out. Like, I might seem happy about the situation, but I'm just happy that I'm out of that situation and that I'm better now and I'm on meds and that I'm happier because, like, a lot of things happened. Like, I can do another story time on that. It's not really that important right now. Like, a girl tried to fight me. One of my friends, like, one of the guy friends that I had in there, like, he ran away. A lot of them were very sexual men that were like very rapey kind of, and then the girls were very like want to fight. So that's kind of how the environment was. It wasn't the best environment to be in when you're trying to heal and recover, but I guess it's kind of like rehab, I guess. Another reason why I was acting kind of crazy was that I was on a lot of drugs. I did take marijuana. I've been smoking marijuana since I was 13. So I don't recommend.
I ain't never met a type of weed that make you do shit like that. You hear me? I ain't. What? Hold on. Let me just.
Recover, but I guess it's kind of like rehab, I guess. Another reason why I was acting kind of crazy was that I was on a lot of drugs. I did take marijuana. I've been smoking marijuana since I was 13. So I don't recommend marijuana. I don't smoke anymore. I've been drinking since I was 13. I've been taking Percocets since I was like 18. For like a year, I was taking Percocets, like 2 Percocets a day, which is like literal heroin. I also did
She, this is wild. This is wild.
codeine, which is lean. A lot of people that are on the limelight, not saying like this person, that person, but I'm saying a lot of people do drugs that they're not supposed to do. So if you're young, I would recommend that you stay away from drugs because drugs can ruin you. So it's kind of like people thought I was on drugs, but really I was on a withdrawal of drugs.
Damn,
one day
bro, how many ads in this hoe?
If you shop on Amazon, you should use WikiBuy.
Real.
It's a browser extension that automatically
compares. It's been about 30 ads.
And that's what happened, and that's kind of what sparked my bipolar disorder and all this stuff because I used to be on drugs all the time. So, like, you guys probably wouldn't even know that I was, like, high on weed or I was high.
Baby girl. Baby girl. We knew. Trust me. We knew. You hear me?
Was high on a perk, but like I was because I was very depressed. Even when I went to college, I was very, very depressed. So that's kind of where it came from. But now that I'm sober, it's a lot better. I am still on meds, so it's like not, they're opioids and like opiates, I think they're called. But that's for like actual prescription drugs. So I am also like just trying to figure out like find myself. Like I feel like everyone's trying to find themselves right now. It's 2020 where like 2020, the year 2020 is like having a 2020 vision is what I see, like where you can see life super clear and differently.
Someone got to be high.
But basically I wanted to just move forward on into the video. So I do want to say sorry to Gio, as also known as Smooth Gio. You guys know Smooth Gio? Gio, I want to say sorry straight to you because I think that it came out a rumor that I said that we had sex. We did not have sex. This is coming out of my head.
It's kind of messed up, bro. Because now it's like, just because of that one rumor right there, that one phrase probably fucked up a whole, you know what I'm saying, just lifespan of friendship. You know, they done already fought. They done already, you know what I'm saying, had their little internet beefs. And you come out like a month and some years later talking about some that's not what happened. You should have said that from the jump. And that's just crazy to me. That was crazy to me because they was cool. But now they ain't cool no more. Because of you. That messed up, right?
Clear, sober, like I'm here. This is Diamond telling you guys I did not have sex with Gio. Gio is a friend of mine. I don't think we are friends anymore.
Hell no. No. You ain't.
I've lost a lot of friends. I've gained a lot of friends. But I don't believe we're friends anymore. So I want to say sorry to Gio. And if you do want to rekindle our bond, you have my number. I've tried to talk to him many times, but he hasn't answered. So I don't really remember and recall what has happened in the past. Like I said, brief psychosis, but I just want to say sorry.
Hell no. You can't sit here and tell me you don't remember none of that shit. Hell. Look at my. No, hell no. You can't sit here and tell these people that you don't remember any of that. Anything that you've said, anything that you've done, all the times you went live, all the people you've talked down upon, all the people you've, you know what I'm saying, been negative to. How you don't remember none of that? You know, it just...
What actually happened, like I was talking to my lady, and what actually happened was that I was at Jason's house and I said something along the words like, oh, like, you know, if you want to keep talking crap, like Gio will do something with me, right? And Jason was like, oh, so you had sex with her? Oh, you had sex with her? You had sex with her?
Oh, hell, See, hell no. Hell no. Hell, everybody on that live heard you say, I had sex with Gio. Everybody heard you say that. Everybody heard you say that. Let's get this ass.
Sex with her, and I think
now, everybody heard you say that now, because I heard it. I heard it twice, 3 times. I had to replay it to make sure that that's what you said. And that's what you said now.
Where the rumor came about.
Nah, it wasn't a rumor.
So that was a misunderstanding, and that's not what I said. I do not want to have sex with him because a lot of people were saying like, "Oh yeah, you want to." I don't want to have sex with him. He's my friend, and that's the only way it would stay. It's either we're friends or we're not friends. I mean, it's up to him really because I'm willing to be friends, like I said. I also want to say sorry to Jasmine, my best friend Jasmine. We are back being friends, but I do want to say sorry, Jasmine, for anything that I've caused, like any problems we've had because of what I was going through, you know. I was looking at life very differently back then, so I want to say sorry to Jasmine. We've been friends since I was in 5th grade, so like it's kind of hard to not have a friendship for that long. I also want to say sorry to Natalia. We are friends again as well, but I do want to say sorry publicly and like very more formal that I'm sorry, Natalia, for anything that I've ever done to you or said badly to you because I did not mean it. I also want to say sorry to Tristan, also known as Swift Productions, for anything that I've said to him or done because I actually had a rage on him one day and I cursed him out in front of clients, which was not good. So I'm very sorry to you, Tristan, and I wanted to say it sincerely and personal and seriously. I also want to say sorry to Shanice, my hair person. Shanice Glam Room. Thank you, Shanice, for being there for me and your whole family. I want to say sorry for any drama that has been caused. You know, she did do my hair. But I do want to say sorry to Shanice for anything that I've caused, any problems or drama, because I know there was drama between us as well. So I do want to say sorry for that. I want to say sorry to Mahari, also known as Stunna.jit on Instagram. I also want to say sorry to my neighbor.
And now it just seemed like she just giving out sorry like thank you cards.
During these hard times, and then social media, it's kind of hard for me to grow up on social media because content, TEAMFLAWLESS content, dymondsflawless is new content. It's going to be very positive, very high.
All right, that's enough. You've gotten up most of my time. How I really feel about this video between that she just did with that she just made actually. Honestly, like it's just I don't really think it was like a really good apology. Like most of that video, she was rambling, and a lot of the stuff she was saying really didn't make sense to me. But hey, I'm not the one to judge. She made the video. I just, you know what I'm saying, make the entertainment and reaction to it. But if you like this video, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for me, bro, because I really need it. I really enjoy it. And I really just want to help you love from you. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all I got for this video, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next one. Peace.